So, hey guys, I got this weird card from, well, I got a weird card from, my legacy ticket, so I thought I'd just build a deck around it for fun, because why not? So, I'll show you guys the card later, but we'll start off with adding in Black Garden, I think, might be the play. So, this will have attack, and I don't know if I will have enough attack to like set up what I want if I use Black Garden. So maybe we can skip Black Garden altogether and just go straight for Bishbalkan. So we'll check Bishbalkan real quick to see if Bishbalkan does what I need it to do. Let's see. Summons tokens that are level 1 with 0 attack, 0 defense, so this is about the same. And this summons as many as possible, so it would give you like a full field for your opponent and yourself. Alright, we'll go with Bishbalkan then. So we need to send 2 level 8 or higher monsters you control with the same level to the graveyard. 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner. And it cannot be special summoned by any other way. So this is a special summon and not a synchro summon, which is interesting. And this effect, the summon tokens, is an ignition that is soft once per turn. Strange. But we can always work with it. So then, let's see. Now we want to make Bishbalkan. How should we go about making Bishbalkan? I want to do it with pens. So let's try Pen Magician maybe? So let's go with actually it would be faster. So let's put that. We usually put that in. And then I think we can actually, do I want this? Maybe. We'll go with Time Pendulum Graph, I guess, and pick that up. Just pick whatever up, I guess. And I think if we go to Pendulum Call, this will show us all of our Pen Magician cards that we can put in our list. So we'll do Double Iris. We'll put 1 copy of 5 Rainbow. Just for funsies, I guess. Why not? Actually, we don't need 5 Rainbow, honestly. So, let me think harder. Actually, is this what I really want to do? I think there is a card I have that can help me meet certain conditions. But it's not quite all the way there. The thing is, I want to give my opponent, like, tokens, but I'm not doing, like, actual Bishbalkan FTK. I'm not going to, like, give myself, or my opponent, Bishbalkan, and then do some nonsense with that. I have a different plan in mind here, so I don't know what I need. Let's add Duelist Alliance for now. And then we'll just throw these in. Surely there is no issue with throwing these in. We'll just throw in some stuff, I guess, more or less. So this is a high scale, this is a high scale, this is a low scale. We probably want like a few more low scales, so like Purple Poison is okay, this is a high scale, this is... okay. And then Time Gazer, Noble Dragon. So I do wanna probably run Astrograph and Chronograph, just because they're in general good. So I guess we can go ahead and do that. Do I maybe want a copy of Celestial? Synchro. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects. This card can attack directly fusion. Okay. So let's just for fun for now, we might cut it later, add a copy of Performapal Celestial Magician, and I don't think you guys will see what this is building up towards, so I think we need Time Gazer, and then we go Chronograph as well. We can find Chronograph. Chronograph takes Time Gazer. Okay. Just making sure I had the right card. So low scales do we have enough? Maybe we just go one more Oak Dragon, just in case. And then we get Skull Crobat. Because Skull Crobat. And then, from here, let's try maybe DD. Not entirely sure, but should be fine. Let's try 3 of Kepler, 3 of Griffin, and then we'll do some thinking. That takes up most of our slots. Okay, so what do I want from DD if I do use DDD, you know? I can use them to get like a level 8 monster like this with just to get Flame High King Genghis. But the card I most want to set up honestly is probably going to have to be, let's see if I can find it. Dark Contract with the Internal Darkness. You can't tribute summon nor use monsters, right? Let's see. Your opponent cannot target monsters on the field with spell trap effects, tribute them for a tribute summon, nor use them as materials for a fusion, synchro, or XYZ summon. This is mostly why I would want to run that contract with the Eternal Darkness. So then we have scales 1 and 10. And I guess, is there a high scale we can use that doesn't lock us into DDs? Thomas isn't that high. Leonidas. Honestly, I don't think you can. I think the only one is maybe Deus Machinex. Let's see. Good enough. Then we'll just run this, and we'll be happy about it, I guess. This, and then we'll grab Gilgamesh, I suppose. And then we don't have a high-level tuner we can grab from here. So, for now, this is just, like, consideration, you know? Maybe this is worth it, maybe not. And then we would also want to put Griffin into the graveyard and then, like, special summon it back, maybe? Or what? What do we want here, actually? Okay, so now that I'm thinking about it, I think we have to run a Garnet here. Let's try one of Thomas. Thomas doesn't lock you either, so it's like maybe okay. I don't know if we will have to pen summon. If we have to pen summon, we might have to cut this out and come up with a different plan, because I just don't want my opponent to get rid of the tokens, mostly, is what I'm thinking here. Like, I don't think I'll be able to set up a U-Link. That's a bit ridiculous. Unless I simply do. But I won't. Because, no. So, totally reasonable to set up Dark Contract with Eternal Darkness if we use, like, some DD stuff. Like, the one we're mostly going to be looking towards using is going to probably be Wave King Caesar. I don't know. Then we would need to run like another Gilgamesh, and we're running out of extra deck slots like this. But we do get to end on Deus, which is pretty nice. And then if we want it, we would be able to like scale Deus and stuff. But alright, maybe this part is a bit ridiculous, so I'll remove the DD cards for now and see if I can come up with an alternative. So, mostly though, I don't want my opponent to be able to get rid of the tokens, so Link summoning is like very accessible, so is there a way for me to stop my opponent from special summoning? Wait, just to stop them from special summoning. Hold up. What does this say? Can this be special summoned? No, it can't. This must be normal summoned. And I'm running Skull Crobat Joker, which requires my normal summon as well. Wait, what does Christia say? Christia is a bit too high level to like pen summon or something like that, so. thinking about it. Oh, and I forgot to take out these copies of contracts. Okay. So the payoff for this is really dumb. I promise that at least, so. Alright, Vanity's Fiend. I don't know if I can really search like a Vanity's Fiend anyways. Is there anything I can do? Like, Speaking of Christia though, technically that's a light fairy, so it can be searched off of Ben 10, huh? Well, that was just a thought, I suppose. Whatever. Let's see. Just stopping my opponent from link summoning would be pretty helpful. Let's check these cards real quick. Ojama Pajama. No, that's not quite right. What was it again? Ojama Trio. Cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. That's it. That is not good enough. My opponent can still link these off, I guess. What does this do? Is there a way for me to like lock down on link zones with Ojamas? That'd be goofy. Or not link zones, CMZs, like extra monster zones. Huh. Maybe. We'll put that in our back pocket for now, I suppose. If my opponent can link off stuff, that's not really good for what I want to do, so. Well, we need some way to stop them from getting rid of the tokens I'll give them with Fish Balkan. Which I will find a way to do, don't even worry about that. I guess the best way to do this is to just use 2 8s, and that's pretty simple enough. A lot of these are level 4 anyway. Let's see. What can we do here? Well, just for funsies, I guess we'll just put in Baron de Fleur for now. And see what 8s I can put in for Bishbalkin, I guess. Okay. Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. No. This can send insect or plant monsters from your deck to the graveyard up to the number of non-tuners used for its Synchro Summon, which would probably be 1. I wonder if there's anything really good I can send off of Diabolantis, the Menacing Mantis, to make Bishbalkin with. No, I don't think so. Funk Jam Dragon Drive. I don't think that's particularly useful. Jizao can probably be used to do something like that, actually. Ignister Prominence. This can summon a Draco Slayer monster from your deck in defense position, but cannot be used as a material for a Synchro Summon. Not quite there, I guess. That's a spell trap negate, I guess. Getting the high level tuner is kind of the issue what we're running into right now. But that's probably fine. There's probably a way to get around it. Let's see. I guess for now we'll put in Magma. I don't think there's like a better tuner I can like put in as it happens. Let's just real quick check what tuners there are. For 8, there's Livestream Dragon. Requires a Power Tool Dragon. Yeah, I guess there is no like alternative to this. But if I do run this, it does have one benefit. I can still perform a Link summon when I special summon this Draco Slayer monster from my deck. I have to be running a Draco Slayer in my deck, of course. So that's a little bit rough. And if it's in my hand or something, for whatever reason, I won't be able to use this. So for now, I guess I'll consider Omega, and then I don't really see anything that particularly does anything, so yeah. Is this generic? No, it's not. Whatever. I don't think there's anything like particularly generic. Aside from like maybe Diobolantis, that would be interesting. Send from your deck to the graveyard. I don't know if there's anything like significantly interesting that I can send off of this. There was like a plant tuner I could get off of this to set up like the summon of magma. That might not be too bad, but I mean, eh. So right now the primary issue I'm seeing is I won't have enough tuners for this. So, oh, Enlightenment Paladin. Target a spell in your graveyard. Is this useful? Maybe. But right now I'm not running a spell that I really care about adding back. So I'll just leave that for now, until I have to, like, cut it for some reason. And I'll put Diablantis, I'll sit on it, you know, think about it for a bit. So let's see, what else do we need? I guess the primary issue is my opponent, like, being able to summon stuff. I don't really want my opponent to be able to, summon, I guess. Oh, wait a second. This works, doesn't it? I just need to lock them out of the extra deck. I don't really care that much about anything else in particular, but if I could just stop them from summoning altogether, that'd be broken, I guess. So, something like a Scythe would be good enough, actually. So let's, since we have Fish Balkan, we can probably manage this. Like, just like this. Be good enough. Like, maybe. I won't put in the package just yet, just thinking if there would be a better way to trigger this. This destroys what? You can target one and one card your opponent controls, then if this effect did not destroy two cards, you can send one card on the field to the graveyard. So the first one has to, the destroy effect has to target a card your opponent controls, and then the other effect here can send any card on the field to the graveyard, but that's not good enough. So the other alternative might be to special summon Artifact Scythe from the graveyard somehow. I don't think that is reasonable at all to do. So DBE might be slightly better, a more realistic option, one might say. And I think all I need to do is basically set up Fish Balkan and like Scythe. Everything else is pretty... Yeah, I think it's fine if I can just manage to do that. So let's, for starters, put in Beyond the Pendulum, I guess. Beyond Penda, yes. Okay. Beyond the Pendulum. We have that going now. And if our opponent's like playing a normal summon based deck that can somehow play... I have doubts actually. I don't think Flu can even play through this kind of thing. And I do have a Pop and like Ascend, so this probably... Yeah, this probably works. Like, okay. And Empen is at 1. I don't think like normal summon rise is gonna happen. So we're probably okay. If we want to worry about that, we could put in like zombie world, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'm not really thinking about that too much. So we just need a way to pop Scythe, I guess. Or special summon back Scythe. So, I feel like there was a way, but I just can't remember. Amnesia moment. What does this say again? During your opponent's turn, if this link summon card is destroyed. Oh, interesting. This doesn't say who destroys Degda either. So that's like another option if I destroy Degda and have Scythe in the graveyard. Which is more finicky, honestly, to pull off. How would I destroy my own cards? But this particularly has to be a link summoned Degda, so you couldn't loop this with Elf, which is interesting, I guess. Still needs more thought put into it, though. Ha ha ha. And my tuner issue is not solved either, is it? Well, actually, what about the train? What does this do? You can special summon a level 4 or lower... Oh, wait. I forgot about this. From your hand or face up from your extra deck. Oh, wait. This works for the 8. Goodbye. And you as well. Now I just need a Performapal tuner that I can use for this, maybe? Or Pen Magician. Well, we'll just stick to Pendulum Magician for now, I guess. And let's look for level 4. And then tuner, I guess. And then we have White Wing as well. Let's put in 1 copy of White Wing. Not sure if that will be enough, but the thing is, actually, what does this say? Cannot be special summoned from the extra deck. Yeah, so this is weird, actually. I can't use White Wing. Is there a Performapal that I can use or something? I mean, I might be able to put, like, the card I need with Electromite, and I might not need to loop with Astrograph because of what I'm actually doing. So let's check and see, I guess. Performapal, and then what? There are no level 4 tuner Performapals. Okay, so let's put back White Wing, I guess, for now. Let's see. If this Pendulum summon card is used for a Synchro Summon, banish it. Oh, this is only if it's Pendulum summoned and only... Okay, actually, no, wait. That might be okay, right? Let me think. I think it mathematically checks out. I think I can, like, link off White Wing for, like, Electromite or Beyond the Pendulum or something. It doesn't really matter. And then I can, like, use Harmonizing Magician with, like, another 4. Doesn't really matter what it is. And then I can use that to make Tilting Entrainment to special summon back White Wing Magician. And then I can use it to make Magma and then go, like, Wish Balkan after. And I think that's alright. Okay, so let's... Oh, whoops. Let's put in some hand-trapping action to deal with, like, stuff, I guess. Gotta at least run these 5 cards. Minimum, I'd say. So, now that we have that, what is next? This adds a Pendulum Spell Trap or a Pendulum Monster. This is a Pendulum Monster, isn't it? No, it's not. Wisdom Eye Magician. That's not either. That's not. This isn't. That's not. That's not. This is always treated as a Pendulum Dragon card. I think that counts, right? Technically. Yeah. So that's all I can add off of that, actually. I guess we can put in 1 copy of Star Pendulum Graph then. And that should balance it out a little bit, and I don't think I have anything else I need to super run. This would be good, but I'm not exactly sure what this package runs, so I'm a little bit lost with that, so I'll just leave that alone for now. And then, of course, we want Starving Venom, the Supreme Starving Venom. And let's see. That's already looking better. So let's grab Fusion Destiny, I suppose. Alright. Fusion Destiny. If this card is Link summoned, you can add 1 Pendulum. Okay. So then... Well, I accidentally put in 2, I didn't notice. Okay, and then we need some, cards, I guess, to dump off of this. So... You need a... To summon DP, you need a level 6 or higher hero monster and a Destiny hero monster. So we can use whatever. Doesn't really matter. I kind of have an idea here. So for the Destiny hero, let's do Dasher, right? Actually, no, I need 1 high level and then... Okay, but is Dasher not fine? I think Dasher's okay, right? Then we need 1 more Destiny hero, I guess. Let's just do Denier then, I suppose. What's this say? Once while this card is in your graveyard. Yeah, alright, this is okay. Not the best, not the worst, whatever. And then we have Emerald Eagle or whatever. I have no idea how to spell this. Emerald Eagle? Digusto Emerald? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just too lost in the sauce. So I think I might want one of these to shuffle back guys if I need to. And then, alright. We have... to run Link Spider. Yeah, I think we need Link Spider. How many copies of Link Spider do we need? That is the question. So we want to make Verte, which is 2 effect monsters. Degda. 2 monsters with different names. Yo, but like, what's stopping me from running like 3 copies of Link Spider? I'll just run 3 Link Spider because it's funny. For now, I suppose. Alright, now time for the payoff. Alright, so the plan that we've been waiting for. Performo Pal Kaleido Scorpion. This monster has this funny effect. Once per turn, you target 1 face-up monster you control. This turn, it can attack all special summon monsters your opponent controls once each. So, if you guys don't see it, I'll tell you what the battle plan here is. I guess I still have some slots left over. So we'll figure this out later. And I guess if we change how we're running this a bit. This is a Perform a Pal card. Or any of the other ones here Perform a Pal. Am I okay with breaking my scales? I'm not sure. Because I haven't thought that far ahead, but I think this is okay for now. But anyways. So, it doesn't matter that we give our opponent a bunch of, well, tokens. Because the idea is we're going to lock them out with Scythe here, and then they won't be able to special summon monsters, I guess, right? And we can actually, like, DPE in, like, standby phase or something like that as well, and trigger the Scythe. Maybe we have a Baron for, like, a called by as well, if we can manage it, not sure. And, well, either way, The big idea is we're going to site block them, and then they'll have a bunch of tokens, and they'll simply, hopefully, have to pass. And then after that, we'll be able to proceed to make Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. And Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom actually has this funny effect here. Once per turn, you can target one other monster on the field or in the graveyard until the end phase. This card's name becomes that monster's original name, and replace this effect with the monster's original effects, also for the rest of this turn. If your monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. That's right. We're going to summon Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. Copy, like, any monster we want. We could copy, like, Ash Blossom and Joy Spring for all I care, right? And then once we copy just any monster in general, that gives us the defense piercing here. And then with that, we'll follow it up with Performapal Kaleido Scorpion, which we will have probably Pendulum summoned, right? And then we'll use this effect to target a face-up monster I control, in this case, Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom, for a really silly OTK. That is what I've been building up for. That's it. But, I guess let's find the last 3 cards we build this up with. So I guess since these are Performapal cards, let's actually put Sorcerer in, I guess. Smile Sorcerer, I believe it was. No. Performapal. What? What is it? Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer. Ah. Add Performapal monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Just checking, are these... Wait. These are good scales for this. Huh. And then I just need to find a way to get Kaleido Scorpion. Like, actually I can pop Kaleido Scorpion to set up the Pendulum Summit. Okay, yeah, maybe this works out. Well, can't really test it. Let's see, I'm only missing 3 cards, which is pretty crazy, pretty whack. Well, let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see me attempt this, like, completely stupid combo. It's kind of funny how this is the only reason why this is, like, even feasible. Tilting Entrainment got released. Actually, just wild. But, one thing I forgot to check. Let's check, Pendulum Magician. Where is it? Let's see. Target one face-up card on the field, destroy it. Purple Poison allows me to pop my own Dagda if I for some reason have Scythe in the graveyard. So, that's kind of interesting actually. Not sure if we should run this or not. Intriguing. But I guess we'll call it here for today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.